Yeah, it'd be Davy Jones day today. You know, it's been so long since I've done a Davy Jones run, I no longer know if he's even good. I don't remember where I put him in my tier list, at least my most recent one, which I think came out before the Dominator was even put in the game. It's been at least, what, 2 years maybe? Well, at least 1.5. But I don't even know if he's good. I feel like he was like kind of mid-tier at best kind of thing. He suffers from being slow, but I think he hits hard. But I'm doing the start of this video over here to kind of show you, one, that I do pick these guys up using some mods for those who are curious whether or not I'm using... let me just show you from a start, actually. Let me just restart real quick. So my machines have been altered thanks to the mods to be able to grab any skull that I want right from the beginning. So if I need to show off some legendaries, I can do this right from the beginning. I kind of forgot about my own rule right there, which is that I don't like to take any bonus bones when I start a run. If I do like a normal skull or a rare skull, I'll usually break at least one other skull as though you're picking two and take those early bones. We're going to start with the Carleon sword and the emblem, as we always do, the insignia. Now, I don't know what of his abilities we're going to mess with, but we'll show off at least some of these. We've got the one that summons the goons that shoot. We've got the ones that summon the goons that swing sword. We've got funny anchor. And I believe the red one is the cannonballs, right? Now, I don't know which one of these I'm going to go with, so let's just go up here and we're going to roll it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what we're using. The goons and the anchor. I don't know. I remember the guys that shoot the green one being pretty good. I remember the anchor for the purple one being pretty nice as well, because when it gets loaded in, which we're going to do right there, we get a nice fresh load. When this thing, yeah, it's huge. I wasn't touching the ground. I wanted to touch the ground so I could shoot it in a direction. Man. Now, I have to remember the all-important thing, which is that it's infinitely better, boing, to shoot with Davy Snow in the air. In the air. We want to jump. Yeah, let's just do this. That should finish you guys off. If we shoot with Davy airborne, it works much... Damn, he's kind of hitting, though. He's kind of hitting for some damage. I remember he did hit hard, but he's slow. Airborne attacks are fairly safe. You can shoot vertical, or sorry, horizontal, if you want to just catch dudes unawares. That works out just fine. No, he can melee if he doesn't have any cannons in his... Or if he doesn't have any balls in his cannon, I should say. If he is ballless, you can do a fair bit. Did that just eat my cooldown? If you dodge too quickly while trying to load in a cannonball, does it just eat it? Oh, it might. Let's talk to the lady and get her out of here. I don't want her coming along chasing me. Let me press it. I'm going to hit my right, my R2, my purple one. I'm going to dash. Ooh, it does. It full-on screws it, so you need to, like, really wait for that. Enhancing regular cannonballs is also fine. I remember from when I last played Davy, and really just playing him in general, I didn't want to agonize too much over, wow, this sucks. We'll take Stormcloud, I guess. I didn't want to agonize too much over making sure I had the correct cannonball set up. It does help, don't get me wrong, it helps, but it's not like, oh no, you didn't put a special cannonball in your cannon on the good reload? Man, that sucks. Too bad for you. I'm not that stressed about it. If you see me accidentally enhance regular cannonballs, that's fine. You do get 2 of them instead of 1. Like that right there, bang. And it does a lot of damage. But obviously, if we do get the special ones, they kind of slap. These guys are being difficult, and I don't want them to be. Tell you what, let's load you, and then you, and then you. We're going to be cranking it all day, my guy. We're cranking it ball style. That just obliterated that guy. That was a lot of damage. Crank it. Do one of these. And we're going to go bang. We're going to dash through here. We're going to go bang. And then we're going to go bang. And I should have maybe gone with the anchor because my little dudes, I don't believe, can do much about this. and I'm now forced to do this attack. There we go, in order to hit this guy. Aerial combat is not Davy's strength. In addition to being a little bit on the slow side, he's also a little bit on the stubby side when it comes to hitting certain enemies. We're going to require some patience for our Davy Jones run. Patience and understanding. I also see some early revenge sitting there, which is going to be very helpful to us. I would love to do a treasure run, though. Get kind of like a canonical pirate treasure build kind of thing going with the inscriptions. I mean, I'll take it. I can always sell it later for some profit. But given how crap I'm gonna be on Davy in the very beginning, it's kind of worth my while to make some early purchases in vein of... I'll take drugs. Some early purchases to make sure... Actually, give me this. There we go. To make sure that I can survive, so getting revenge up front is going to be pretty nice. And it's, of course, flying women's. Meanwhile, I get to summon my little pirates that can't do anything. At this rate, dude, I'm actually just going to only use the anchor for, like, everything. If this keeps going. Like, look at this. I can't do anything here. I just accidentally overloaded over my main anchor. I'm a goof, I'm so sorry. Here. Do that, she dies. There we go. Anchor good. We're learning a lesson the hard way. Anchor good. Perish. I don't want Ifrit. We're getting a lot of magic. From the Nether Mana Suppressor, I saw a couple of wands and you know, nice little things back in the shop, and now we're getting Mage's Necklace as well. They're giving me a lot of magic. I don't think Doomsday covers it, man. Give me 1, 2, 3. Don't touch me. My goons. My hired goons. Oh, we're gonna piss people off with this one, aren't we? Oh boy, I can feel it already. I'm gonna be pissing off so many of the Davy Jones enjoyers because I'm already feeling it, man. I'm already feeling the effects of the Davy Jones sinking in. You know what that effect is? The mid effect. The no kind of effect, because all of his attacks are a little bit on the slow, chunky, kind of crappy side of the fence, you know? And it's a little bit tricky and difficult to say if he's, like, actually great. Take that. Like, still, don't get me wrong, he's not bad. But is he good? I don't know. That doesn't hit him in the butt. Nah, man. I thought the I thought the hitbox would be a little bit extended. See, Quarantine's a pain in the ass because he moves a lot whenever he attacks. Damn, dude, we are just getting hit a lot today. Stop. Davy, I need you to do something that doesn't have you stand still for too long. I'm getting bullied by these guys. Oh, be funny, be funny, be fun. Come on, man. I really want to get a good clone stamp again. Clone stamp is so nice. I love it. Dude, slime might be necessary in this kind of run. Are you kidding me? You know what? I'll take him. Slime is a gift. A gift to me. Wait, my treasure. And revenge. Wait. We take this. I don't need to take revenge anymore beyond 2. I'm going to roll it down, though, and try and find some more. I'd rather try and find more now than if I wait. Is the helmet? Nah, not for slime. Some Prayer of Grace wouldn't go too amiss, to be honest, because I'd get some Mana Cycle, I'd get myself some 2 Heirloom, it wouldn't be too bad at all. I might sell the longbow to get... Oh no, I don't need to sell, I can just buy it. I've got enough money. I thought I was broke. I thought I was a broke boy, but it's okay, we've got the means. God, I don't want to waste the anchor there, but I kind of have to. Here, load these. Don't do it. There we go. That's what I wanted. So, excuse you. Honestly, just melee attacking with him feels pretty good compared to always shooting the cannons. Let me come up here and just... The problem is, if you want to shoot horizontal, you can't do it like very easily in the air. You have to... You basically... From what I understand, every single time he shoots in the air, it's going to be straight down. So you have to be standing on the ground to shoot across. You can't like jump up like you can't peek. You can't peek there, jump up and shoot across. You have to like land on the platform. So it's a little bit on the slow and tricky side. I might need to break a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory real quick. What do I need to get rid of? Doomsday. Let's see. Do I want double Doomsday? Not really. Do I want double Storm Cloud? Double Doomsday for double Brawl and Execute's pretty good though. I took these as a bit just to get some mana cycle initially, but I don't want to keep them. I don't want to keep that. I don't want to keep that. We can't afford to have two of those. Would I want to Prayer of Grace? Probably not, but I did just buy this, so it's a sunk cost. I don't want to waste money. Holy crap-a-roly. I could ditch the discolored quartz and just do the double revenge with the whip instead. If I get another quartz and I go to 4 revenge, that's also not too bad. I get double antique out of it. You know what? I'm just gonna let it ride. I'm overthinking it. I hate overthinking the slime anymore. I used to do it a lot back in the day when I cared, and I don't care anymore, dude. Whatever it gives me, it gives me. We just make it work. Basic sword, double sword. We got some courage in the build. That's fine. It's more damage. It's good damage too. It's too slow, man. He's so slow. Ah, the reload getting cucked by the dash feels bad. At least just, like, don't consume the cooldown until I've, like, gotten it, maybe. That way, if I need to bail out, I'm not punished for it. Alright, those guys... Ugh, flyer. I feel like I'm playing a melee character in that good old Marvel Rivals, and I'm dealing with all the flying enemies, you know? There's an Angela, a Storm, there's a Torch, there's an Iron Man, and an Ultron, all flying around on the enemy team, and here's me, stuck playing poor little melee magic on the floor, unable to do that much about it. Yiggs is another case of enemies hitbox up too high for the... Damn, dude, the little skeleton soldier guys kind of blow. I think Anchor and the Cannonballs might be the way to go. The summoned minions, I mean, they're good for a decent portion of the game, but just the fact that I'm going to be struggling a little bit... Like, they're not doing anything here, dude. There we go. At least... Why couldn't I dash through that? At least... Why can't I dash through that? Are you seeing that? I'm getting stopped on the route. Whack. He's doing damage though, which is good. He's doing damage. I'm like double dashing trying to get through the roots and it's stopping me. I don't know what's going on there. Davy is weird. I'm just going to say Davy's an oddball. Things don't work that well for him sometimes. Raven's Feather for the money isn't too bad. Everything else here is kind of whatever. And I can just take it for now. I'm not really planning on doing much. I should be swapping more with him though, but I need to find a good partner for him because his swap is genuinely not bad. Not bad. It loads 2 cannonballs depending on how many balls it has. Increases reload speed, which is really good, and the lightning effect is also very nice. I remember, you know, summoning the Storm of the Seas was very... How does this work for Davy? I don't remember. So normal cannonballs would get worse, or are all of the cannonballs considered skills? But what if loading the skills is like the skill part and shooting them is considered a normal? I don't know how this works. I could just nerf my damage immensely, or I make it really good because the basic attack is basically just butting with the cannon, and all of the cannonballs are considered skills. I don't know if I'm brave enough. I'd rather just get Collection Desire, get 4 treasure, and just make a treasure run out of this. Might do that. What I should be doing is getting Silent Cries as well for the cooldown, but I might wait. I'm uncertain at the moment, so I might hold out. I don't want to take Withered. I mean, Withered Hand is either going to be really good or really bad, and I'd rather just play it safe at this point. I don't want to screw myself. Let me use the summon minions now that we're in a place where I can actually benefit from them a little bit better. Damn, that hurts. Dude, that hurts. Let me get a swap out real quick. Look at the swaps, dude. Look at that reload time. Look at that air time. Look how fast he reloads too. Ah, the lightning. Yeah, we need to just swap before every room. We just need to do the same thing we do in most other runs and just like do an early swap to get ready for it. Get crushed, lady. Get minion, lady. Who was alive? Who dares? You didn't die? I just assumed the lightning would have caught him. Who do we need? Besides, you know, obviously Kabuma. Kabuma would be the man that we really want for fast swaps. We could also go with something silly like Alchemist. We don't need to explicitly worry about always having... I'll slime it real quick. Think I won't? I will. We don't need to worry about getting only physical boys for this kind of a build because we're just worried about getting an easy swap character. So that I can approach, swap. No, ma'am. There we go. There we go. Load it, load it, load it. That's all of our fast reloads done. I should have swapped out and gone back in, but it's okay. Let me do this. We boingy, we swap out. We shoot, and he's dead. And then we want to do 1, 2, 3, crank it. I love how quickly... Dude, make that his default loading speed. Make that his default reload speed, and my soul is yours. The normal reload speed is a little bit on the too slow side for my taste. What do we think? Do people generally think that he's like a strong, overpowered type of character, or a bit of a kind of one? I wasn't kidding when I said I don't remember where I put him in my tier list. He could be really busted, or he could be kind of crap. For all I know, I said that Davy was S tier in my last video. I don't know whatsoever. Tell you what, let's do the long loads. So, give me that, and we'll wait it out. We're kind of sitting on too much revenge, but I don't want to ditch... I could ditch the Quartz's revenge and go to Antique instead. That might be more fair for what we're doing. Especially considering I'm going to try and go for Collection Desire strats. So at 5, that's 125% more damage. Pretty good. Knights is also not too bad. Sage's Time isn't really for me in this build. I don't want to go the Masterpiece route. I just need... I kind of need to get rid of Raven's Feather, but the 1 Mutant and the 1 Heritage are kind of just handy. But I don't want to keep them long term. I don't want the glove. You know. You know. We're kind of doing aerial attacks. The problem is... Do I get 2 out of 2 Saw for this build? That might not be that bad. That... Am I crazy for saying that? I might ditch Storm Clouds. I just don't care. I might be a little bit mad. Give me the drug. Oh my god, look, it's the heart of the ascetic. Wow. Ah, Inner Malice. See, this is what we need. I can get Inner Malice and replace Raven's Feather, and I still get to keep my mutant. The poison doesn't really mean anything, but it's nice to have. Put a little bit of mutant for the faster swaps would be nice. I could have also gone with the Bone of Time, but Bone of Time doesn't give me the damage boost that we're gonna get from our current fella. There we go. That's what I wanted to try and do, is load up all the special lads. Yeah. Oh, I got it mixed up in my brain which one was which. I thought I had two of the... I didn't even look, dude. I thought I had two summon boys. No. No. Take that. Take my super special enhanced Giga Cannonballs. It is nice, though, that he kind of just... If it's loaded up, like right there, if he's loaded up, he kills. He kills and he kills well. It's the getting hit part that sucks, but thankfully, we have this wonderful miracle called Revenge that makes it so much more palatable. Oh, please and thank you. It's a blessed run already. The Death Trap Lich shows up. Thank you, it is a blessed run. He's modded, by the way. Death Trap is not normally an ability, it's usually like a passive ability as baked in. You can see it right there. When the gauge is full, do up and attack. OG Lich from way back in the early days before they nerfed him, Death Trap was an ability. It was like our most favorite ability ever. It's the entire reason why the channel's aesthetic on the banner for the YouTube page and whatnot have chains on it. Because it was all based on Death Trap. Lich is my favorite skull in the entire game, and I used his aesthetic as the model for a lot of the aesthetic appeal of the channel. And so when they took it away and made it into a passive effect, they kind of nerfed him because it means that you can't use cooldown related effects like Infinite Boner, which was our OG favorite thing ever. You couldn't use stuff like that in order to kind of, I shouldn't say cheese, but you couldn't use it to be really cheeky and make, I just want to see how much damage they do. They do hurt. But you couldn't use that to cheese faster cooldowns, which, you know, it sucks. It sucks they did that, but they had to nerf him because with all the cooldown stuff that came into the game later with inscriptions and just new items, it's really strong, and just about every recent Lich run I've done kind of utilizes that, and you can see how busted it is in some of those runs, man. Having Death Trap, if I just decided to do a Lich run for the fun of it and I start with an Infinite Bone, you'd see how nuts it is, let alone the Mana Tech Circulator, at least 1, if not 3 Mana Tech, some Mana Cycle, 4 Mana Cycle for the amplification effect. Oh my god. Death Trap goes stupid. It's about as silly as Harvest on Reaper. If they made Harvest into like a special mechanic instead of letting you just do it, that would also kind of suck. But Lich was a special type of bullshit. He just did way too much. Way too much, which is... I don't know, man. I'm not going to get into the thing about how to balance a single-player game and whether or not you need to worry about it, but I guess if it's too busted, there's cause for concern to a degree, I guess. No. Mr. Big Phone Guy, whose instrument I forget. Apparently it's not a sousaphone. Sousaphones are over the neck or something. I forget the name of it. But I get... It's amazing how inconsistent the comment section is on what that guy is wearing. I've seen so many takes as to what it is he's wearing, and it actually makes me laugh. Never change. We will never know, and we will never change our minds. I'm convinced that we just are never meant to know. It's a mystery, and it's better left that way. Thank you, dude. I've been waiting a year for you to be done. I probably could have dashed over him, to be honest, with Slime. Just activate, you know, the quintessence that I'm using and use that instead. Instead of, like, being... I just don't want to... I want to do more cannonballs, man. I don't want to swap around. I want to use cannonballs. I am tempted, so tempted to roll this out in hopes of getting the cannonball ability instead. Because I'm thinking about Joan, I'm thinking about Alexander at the end, and the little summoned minions are gonna suck. Let me do one reroll and see what we get. You know, these are the two polar opposite abilities. I'm just going to use these now. If we get another reroll NPC, we'll go with it. But now I get to show you, like, all of his abilities in one run. Screw it. Let's just go with it. So that green one summons gunner dudes that shoot guns. This one summons the big cannonballs, which is pretty good. They're about the equivalent of each other, except now we've got, you know, ranged minions that at least don't have to shoot, well, don't have to run in and die. I guess it's a little bit better. Ancient Incense Burner is kind of cool for the slime strats. I just don't know if I want it or not. I don't. I want to get that 4 treasure, but it's not gonna happen at this rate. I need one more, and then I can lock in the 4th. Yar, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? I want to ditch Doomsday, if anything, but then again, getting 2 Execute or 2 Brawl is not hard to do. The Thorny Boots is a weird pick. But it's a funny pick, you know? We need the funny. I could ditch Doomsday and take the ring. I feel like we could definitely find the sword, right? We're early enough that shouldn't be too hard to do. Yo, Bone of Time. We could do some bone action. If I found Kabooma, this would be insanely useful to pair with both that and Inner Malice. I don't think getting Mutant to 3 is that necessary on Davy, but it'd be kind of funny. I'm going to ditch it for now. Forget that. I'm looking for stuff that's going to help me in the now and not the later. Nah. Don't need bones as much at the moment. We're going to be okay. We've already had a legendary drop. We've got a pretty good bone lead. No, not really, at least. Man, I'm not getting the ultra crazy luck with some of these rolls that I would otherwise be known for. Many minions. The army, dude. Swap out. Don't die to that guy. Swap back. Blast. Blast. Quick load, quick load, quick load. We're ready. I'm not going to forget my chest. If I've already forgotten a treasure chest, I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to say it could be deserved if you consider that maybe it was your fault. On the other hand, if I could safely get through this entire run and not miss any, that'd be great. Attack speed? Surely you jest. Man, he's still shooting me. Damn, we're up high. He can just kind of fly a little bit, can't he? Until he runs out of cannonballs, at least. Damn, okay. The artillery might be the way to go. This is probably why I used them last time. I do remember using them more than the opposites. Let's get a little Skul going in here. I feel like those guys are going to shoot. Yeah, okay. So the enhanced artillery dudes are really, really decent, to be honest. Is the lightning going to strike that guy? Thank you. Me and my lazy phase not wanting to go up there. I don't care. I don't care. Just give me a damn Skul that I can use, and I'll be happy. Don't. Oh, that was pretty good, actually. Although, we can't underestimate Big Cannonball. On Joan, that's gonna go hard. Are we just doing... What is our damage at? Our damage is not even that high, but it feels like it's really good, right? Am I crazy? I must be crazy. We're gonna go in first. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pre-rig it a little bit. We're gonna get some cannonballs already loaded. I think if I swap into Davy, they load 2 more basic ones, so it'll bump the order along a little bit, and I'll get my 2 specials at the front, and then I'll have 2 basics in the back. Then I can get my quick loads and get 2 more specials back into the rotation nice and fast. I thought we messed that up for a second there. I'm like, oh no, I goofed it. Come on. Not that bothered by this. That's what we need. Don't care, lady. Don't care. I just wanted to die. Don't care. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna slime you. I'm going quiet because I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. But like, something a little bit different. Slime. Don't have to think about it, lady. I'll just avoid you for a while. How about that? There we go. In a perfect world, I don't know. I think in a perfect world, the cannonballs and the anchor are like the most usable of all of the skills, because even the gunning dudes are probably going to miss on flying enemies more. But I do think it'd be funny to... What are these? Wait. Oh. That's certainly not worth it, right? There's no way. I'm not going to do Poison Davy Jones. That sounds really not good. It sounds really not good. I'd probably have to ditch the Thorny Boots for that, because these just don't have any synergy anywhere. I would need... Actually, I would need to keep the Thorny Boots. No, I can't keep... No. I would need more crit, and I would need the syringe. I don't have... Like, once every 8 seconds isn't enough to matter, is it? Like, no, surely not. You know what? I'll take it for now, though. Fuck it. I'll take it for now. I only need to get to, I could ditch the ring. But I'm convinced I'll find the sword. I'm actually full-on convinced I will find this sword. So ditch that for now. It's 40% damage. It's a circumstantial damage increase where I could otherwise just get a regular item like the axes, for example, that gives me that same boost without a circumstance being tied to it for me. A bad one, at least. Do I care about Silent Cries for cooldown at this point? I don't think I do, to be honest. It's kind of weird. Davy's in a funny spot. I might even take Reckless Posture, to be honest. Posture's not too bad. Weakness exposure for the cannon, for the cannonballs that rain down and the shooty boys. Not too bad. Do that. That feels good. Still no sign of a skull for us to use. Feels pretty shitty at the moment. Breezy. No. Wow, what a combo. Die. Oh, this is annoying. I really want to... There we go. Damn, dude. They're not bad when they're... Oh, damn, they're still going. I was about to say, they're not bad when they're not upgraded with the special enhancement, but... Nah, they kind of pulled through, dude. Is that the shield? It is the shield one. Nah. One sin... Just getting one sin for a little bit is just a nice little boost, but... I mean... It'd mean little Skul gets value back. I might ditch the treasure at this point, man. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we just get rid of the Carline Insignia. I'm trying to force something that's not going to happen. If it's not happening by now, there's just no point. Shoot that one, shoot that one, shoot that one. Shoot that one, shoot that one. We're going to roll out, and because little Skul is now doing physical damage, he's going to destroy this guy in great speed. We do this, and we go boing, boing, and they die. The quick loads. Blast them, blow them away, make them perish. And now we've got... Not what I want. But now we've got... Oh, the Bone of Courage is kind of nice, to be honest. It is dependent on power skulls, but... I mean, if I was going to be forced to get a power skull partner, I mean, a nice Minotaur wouldn't go amiss. I always feel like Minotaur was like my favorite power buddy. Oh, do I just lock bloody... I may have to go back to locking in Revenge in the machine and then just sell the Golden Whip. Because I'm not doing treasure anymore. Succubus? Man, if only it was a little bit earlier. Put Revenge in there. What am I at? 3? I could get to 4 courage if I just take this out. And 4 courage is worth it more than 1 in like a double in antique. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 100% more boost from Collection Desire. It's still worth. So much magic in this run, dude. Wow. Okay, thank you. Thank you for weird rolls, but the Execution Axe is pretty sick. If only I kept my Execute on my... I might ditch this damn ring. It's not gonna happen, is it? Oh, and then the axe and the sense. Come on, man. Come on, man. Have a heart. Your boy is out here starving. Ditch that. Okay. This is coming together. We've got some Mutant 2 going. I don't think we want to go to Mutant 3, but, you know, it's up in the air. If we get a good Power Skull friend, it might be pretty good. Execute 2 is on the table. I just don't know. If I can get another... So right now we're fishing for an Execute or a Courage to replace Prayer of Grace. If I can find a Courage, that's great. We'll just take Courage out and put it into Execute. If we can find an Execute, that's great. Everything works out. I just need a decent source of Execute or Courage and then a Skull for us, and we're in business. I did not preload my stuff. I should have. While I was in the shop, I'm being forgetful and lazy, a little bit crazy. Oh. There you go, buddy. Oh, that caught me? Sorry, I don't want you to do that. It's kind of sick how you can just tell Frieza no. Here. Nah. Do your worst, idiot. Look at this guy. No. It's kind of funny though, like he can just invalidate most of it, but it doesn't do enough for him to save him from just dying. Damn, we are doing more damage now. This is really good. This is really good. I was a little bit worried about our damage coming into the new area. We started off pretty strong, but the question was always, will it hold out? That should kill you, right? Yes, thank you. Cheeky swap. A little bit of damage never hurt anyone. We're pretty beefy though. We're very tanky, you know. See, if I swap to Skul first, and then immediately hit Slime, we can get some cheeky, very fast, and very effective... Facing the wrong way. Some very effective quick swaps into Davy Jones like that. So until I get a Power Boy, that's probably going to be my go-to, you know? Yeah, let's just do this. Wow. I'm sorry. Well, actually, no. I had the ring. The ring wouldn't have helped much here. I needed the sun, the sword to make it the one I want. Man, it does suck though. It does suck. It sucks. It sucks. It's sucky. It's sucky. Wait, reroll lady again? I said I would wait, and if I found her again, I'd try it. I might do it again. I might just keep rerolling what Davy Boy can do. You're kind of cool, to be honest. Just keep re-rolling my abilities. There's a freezy boy up here. We swap into Skul. We activate Slime. Then we swap out. We blow him up. It's safe. Oh, wait. Is that... No, that's not the Power Boy I want. But I might take him anyway. Just so I get the benefit from the bone. Alright, ma'am. How much? 260? That's fine. Both of the summons? No aerial whatsoever? Do I want to go with that? It's going to make the Joan fight a bit of a pain in the ass. It'll make the Alexander fight a bit of a pain in the ass on the hands too. Because if I could at least drop cannonballs on the hands when they go into the air or the anchor, it's pretty good. Both of these are strictly horror. There's no vertical whatsoever. Alex goes high. Can I do one more roll? I don't want that. That's a bad move set for me. That's the first set we had, isn't it? Do one more. I want like a different combination. We just had that set. Do you only get them in these allotments? Okay, it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column... There we go. It took a bit... Why was that so hard to get? Why was that so hard to get? You milked a decent chunk of money out of me, lady. Get some of this in there. Bang. 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 Get one more fast reload. Bang. Swap out to you. Burn. Swap out to you. Bang. He dies because he's stupid. Bang. 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 The next one's an enhanced one, so I'm gonna wait. Bang. Die. See, that works fine. I want cannonballs and anchor. That'd be the way to go. But we can't be begging. Oof. Or choosing. We take what we can get. Ninja. Boy, can I be greedy and just do another ninja run at some point? He's so fun. He's so fun. I love playing my boy, the ninja. Get these loaded up. I'm gonna wait. I now need to savor my fragments in case I find my boy. The cooldown on Anchor, yeah, it's decidedly less. I wasn't sure if it would be like a big difference or not, but it really is. That's crazy too, because the Anchor I see as being like the better one of all of them. Maybe they just overvalued having minions. Or maybe I'm undervaluing the minion. Maybe the minions are just like that good, you know? Maybe the minions are insane and I'm an idiot. It wouldn't be the first time, dude. I messed up. I did it the wrong way around. I did slime before I got my swap. I goofed. No, I don't do that. Get them, boys. We're flying, dude. I'm actually just an airborne menace. Stop giving me this stuff. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Oh, he died. Damn. I should run a living armor run, but all my living armor runs are often the same. It's just me using the room-wide fire because it's just the most fun ability that he has. And I don't see much point in using his other ones too much, like the tackle. The tackle's good. The full room fire and the tackle are the two best ones. The sword is... I don't know. The sword's whatever. It could be better. Damn, I was just talking about you. Both of them coming along? They've blessed this run. Oh, you're the guy, that's why. There we go. Honestly, I was worried that the living armor wouldn't do too much for me in this run. Because he's too magical for my own good, but he's kinda... Sir. Boys, kill him. He's, kinda doing good. Oh, Minotaur, though. Wait a minute. They've given me my boy. Except I don't want to trade... this is a really bad trade for me. Can I get, if I roll a little bit, a skull box, and I'll trade a lesser boy for him, maybe? By the way, I was chasing some execute, and we do have the justice served, which also gives me, a little bit of dizziness in the build. Which isn't too bad with a Minotaur build. I don't know if I care. I get my... Wait, no, I get my... Yeah, no. For now. If I find a better one later, I'll do that. Oh. And then you give me the good courage right after. Damn. What's better? I think this is still better for me, right? I'll go with this for now. Forget the sword. The sword is okay, but I'm not doing the treasure run. All the treasures came along after I abandoned ship. But that's fine. Honestly, buying 20 bone fragments basically makes up for losing living armor. As it is, so I'm just going to treat this as the same thing. So we'll do that, we'll do this, we'll do this. Crazy swap, I know, but hey, at least now the headless guy looks charming. And we roll out. Let's go do some plow up on a guy, shall we? Just like that. That's kind of insane, right? It's kind of crazy how much damage he's putting out. Don't do that, lads. Don't do that. Die. At least now we've got the good Minotaur, and we can... Ooh, big courage. Big courage. Ooh, and the wheel, but the wheel would be sick on this build though. Wait. Because I have mutant, I'm actually like incentivized to swap in this build. This is just raw stats. You're gonna say I'm just trying to get away from Omen, but I've done a fair bit of Omen stuff recently. I'm really leaning on the wheel. I feel like the wheel would be a great addition here. Shit. I'm gonna ditch the justice serve, dude. I can't lie to you. I'm just gonna ditch this. I know, believe me. I hear your concerns. The problem is, I'm not a HR department. I just don't care. I mean, even if I was a HR department, I probably still wouldn't care because they don't. And I'm just, you know, being truthful to the department. A 1, a 2, a 3. Big minions. Damn. Damn, sucks for you, dude. All they have to do now is give me my, my Kabuma, and I will be... I did it again, I dashed too quickly. There we go, there's the wheel. Go, wheel. Destroy everything. Give me Kabuma, so I can activate the wheel extra quick. And it'd be really funny. I think slime also counts towards this, right? Whoa, 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 careful, 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 careful. I see the problem. Thank you. Come on! Ah, this immediately downgrades Bone of Courage, so I'd need to replace this with a better Courage. But it's really good. It's really good for me. It's so good for me, and I've got the bones to upgrade him to and everything. It's on, dude. It's so on. It's so on. All I gotta do is swap to Little Skeleton Boy, Little Bony Mans, and pop, like, whatever his other ability is, and then Kaboom immediately, and that just counts for 2. If not 4 if I want to mash it a little bit. We're gonna have constant Thunderstorm uptime, rapid reloads. It's just good. At least for this fight, I can kind of just, you know, stand here. Listen, bitch. I just want to stay on the ground and shoot you. You're like my white whale. There we go. We are not taking damage. He is so chunky, dude. Power boys are just cheating at this point. Although it'll get worse later. It'll get much worse later. I could go the troll toll. Ugh, the circulator. The metal box, too late. This would be what I want too. It's even got the treasure on it. It's rubbing it in, man. It's all just rubbing it in. I feel like I destroy the circulator. I genuinely think the build is just kind of sitting where it needs to be right now, except for getting rid of Bone of Courage. Maybe the poison on here. This is stupid. I don't know why I've got this. I'm not going to get to 4 stacks. I'm going to ditch... I need to replace Courage and replace this with something useful. What can I replace here? Maybe the circulator, to be honest. I get Cycle 2, Manatech 1. You know what? It's worth it. Circulator is really good. I'll get rid of it if I need to, but right now it's fine. It's fine being where it is. Ah, a disease for me. I was gonna considering Silent Cries, because with Bomber, he would like help cool down my abilities in Davy really quickly with Silent Cries. But then you gave me Infectious Disease just to nerf everyone's health by a ton. So I'm weaker, but the enemies are weaker. Now here's the gimmick. My health is relatively always the same, right? Whether I'm on DM0, DM10, DM5, whatever. Because you only really have, like, the hearts in the shop, things like Antique, the incense burners, the bone pillars from Arachne, but most of those things are pretty universal. One thing that does happen, though, is enemies' health values, the higher in DMs you get, they scale a lot. And your options to get more damage is mostly still the same. So Infectious Disease, in my opinion, scales tremendously well in higher level difficulties of the game. And a little bit less in base. Like, if you could get that in, like, a normal run, I would say it's kind of useless. But for the sake of a DM 8 that we're on right now, not bad. Not bad at all. I don't have enough to upgrade him all the way. I thought I did. I mislooked. I mislooked. It's okay. We can just keep going. We've had some good luck with legendaries. We've had some good luck with just getting bones in general. This isn't too bad. Let's preload some of these. Get it sorted. We're going to be just fast reload. Dude, the speed of this character has just picked up immensely. In terms of his reload and his, like, turnover. Because I can just do this. Reload, reload. Can't do much about you right now, though. This is the pain point of the character. No, shut up, go away. Take that. Take that. Big reloads. Get blown into a wall, idiot. No. No, I blow you up instead. Get blown into a wall, idiot. Get blown into a wall, idiot. I'm down to 175 health though, which kind of sucks. Let me just bust out my Freddy real quick. Oh my god. The cudgel and me without having already got a free slot to waste a life bar on, but doesn't matter. This replaces my courage. Amazing. Thank you. I'll take it. I know I've got Pot of Greed there, but this is like the second best item in the whole game. The only effect we don't have at the moment is the last one, but it's fine. It's fine. I would normally say, you know, go out of your way to get that, but we don't care. No, friend. Sorry. Who's still shooting over here? The point-blank downfire cannonball into his dome seems so unnecessarily rude, but I kind of love that about Davy. We paid $710 for a 400 up item. It's not even close to worth it. I got scammed so badly right there. Hercules! It's been a minute since I've done a Heracles run. The old Herc. Should do a Herc run at some point again. I just need to get the legendary man and the cycle is complete. What are you doing? He's stuck. That was awkward. Did you die at least? No, I don't think he did. It's okay, he'll teleport around anyway. He can't help himself. Who is down here? Will that work? Dude, is that working? No, it's just missing. I thought I could catch the lip and hit him with it. How many weirdos are alive? Perish. What a weird run this is turning into, dude. It's also a long run, I'm sorry. It's one of those... The ring! The ring just in the shop, dude! You can't whip this out in the shop. There are people who have sensitive eyes to this kind of thing. Man, I could get that fat mutant, though, which is kind of sick. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I guess? Get rid of the circulator? I lose 25%. Well, actually, no, I lose 25, but I'm gaining so much from the ring. It's just worth it. I guess the circulator. I was diddling and doodling around the idea of getting rid of something else in here, but nah, it's the circulator. The circulator scales really well on a spammy character, and while Davy is spamming his cannonballs, it's not spammy enough. Like, if I had circulator plus silent cries, that'd kind of go off. Nah. To be honest, I think just getting drugs and moving on is the way to go here. I don't think we need to worry that much about, like, thieves and whatnot. They all died, right? Yes, cool. Quick reload those two. Do a quick kaboom. Quick reload. Quick reload. Quick kaboom. It's working out, man. We've got speed, power. That's awkward. I don't like running into an X 5 minutes after dumping him. There we go. And I can always retreat back towards the boys and let them take care of it for me. Feels good. Oh wait, no, there's a dude, there's a dude back there. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. There we go. I could see him, dude. I could see... No, the wheel! Piss. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What are we at? 121 bones? We just need to go bones from here to the end. It's amazing how much value bones have. You like, I just take bone rooms the majority of the time now. Just don't even worry about item rooms. Who cares? You get all your items in the shop and from like boss kills anyway. I feel like it's just more difficult to get good bone value. So bony rooms just feel good. Oh, really? Who? I thought there was a dude alive. There is a dude alive. What am I doing? Come along, Davy. It was another Kabooma. Just not as cool of a Kabooma. Don't reload just yet. Don't reload. No way. Champion shows up. All the OGs are showing up, man. This is kind of sick. Ah. It had to be a... This is why I wanted to get my rerolls on my abilities, dude. Okay. Ma'am. You're gonna make this more annoying than it needs to be, aren't you? There we go. Big anchor. Just drop a fat anchor on this lady. I'll take it. I need to wait to roll back. Alright. Legendary Bomber. Legendary Bomber. Feels good. We did max this, didn't we? Right. So we can go the health route. Now, the health route's not going to scale as well because we've got the infectious disease. But I don't need to worry about cooldown related stuff too much. And it's just worth getting it for a bit of safety. We're almost... We are at like 300 when I'm in Power Boy mode, thanks to our axe. So it's not too bad. Dude, the reloads feel so good when they're sped up. Like I said, I think this should be his default reloading speed. You could just straight up take that out of his effects from his swap and just leave the swapping effect to being mostly like, I don't know, the lightning storm. Maybe give him like a slight... Maybe make it so that when he swaps, his next like 2 reloads give him enhanced ones instead of just like 1 every third. Just give him more enhancements. But maybe that's going to make him too strong. But then again, Dominator exists. I knew we were going to find this at least once in the run. I'm not even that bothered by it, though. Our build feels pretty good. The build feels good. Instantly dead. Feels good, man. That thunderstorm is not going away. Minotaur, another X. Oh, this run is full of X's that I don't want to see anymore. Dude, I killed most of this room without even coming down. Sick. I am no longer as worried about having to deal with Dad in the end now. I'm mostly just worried about probably Dark Skull because I can't see shit on my screen with this kind of build. It's the last area. May as well talk to her. Friendship? Yippee! I can't let her just not give me the present, dude. That would make me a monster. I'm being really greedy here. I don't want to be. I don't mean to be, but I'm going to. Are they done? Oh, they're done. Yeah, I'm gonna get clipped there, but I'm okay with that. Damn, dude. The aerial combat? I should have kept those shoes. I should have gone for a saw build. The Flying Dutchman is actually a legit build. Dude, you got blown up. No. I really just don't care. Like I said, I feel like the build is pretty slick the way it is right now. No, that's a mistake. Go back. You can put that there, my guy? Holy explosion, dude. That wiped out so many guys. We good? Alright, just gotta wait for the... Wait for a good gap. Yep, that's good RNG. Thank you. We're out of here, dude. We're out of here. Wisp is kind of funny. What are we looking at with our lock-ins at the moment? We've got 3 mutants, 4 courage, 2 spoils, 2 2/2/2s and 2s. We've got... Yeah, no, we're kind of good. Like, genuinely, I don't even know what else I'm doing here. I think I'm just rolling down and looking for things like drugs. Forbidden... How long has it been since I've done a Kyrian run? Kyrian still is pretty rare, dude. I feel like he hasn't shown up that much in recent runs. I'll take bones. I don't care about any of that. Yeah, give me the drugs. I rolled 1 too many. I shouldn't have rolled again. Double misfortune. See, that's a pretty cool clone stamp right there. God, that's sick. That actually feels really cool to do. Because you can, like, with the fast reload, you can get a reload mid-air and still shoot down before you touch the ground. It's pretty nice. No. No. Oh, you're in danger, buddy. He's getting pushed back. No. Oh, that clipped me? I explode you. Now we're speeding up, dude. I feel like we're not even taking damage. Like, what's my... What is my damage taken stat at? 0.74? That's mostly just the passive power skull stuff. He's just that beefy. It's kind of nuts. Swap into little bomber boy so we can start the fight the right way with a nice thunderstorm. The thunderstorm feels great. I am surprisingly not even that concerned with, damn. Oh, wait, I might wait and get double anchor. Double anchor would be pretty good here. Oh, that's rude. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to jump and do that. Oh, ma'am. Your rudeness will not be tolerated. At least they're shooting her. I feel like the swordsman would have a bit of a harder time reaching her if they're on some of these platforms. We really don't care. We really although the gay beams would be sick. Wait a minute. Can I... do I ditch Inner Malice? That's 60% though. That's a lot. Damn, we're looking at some raw damage. Have I got Courage active right now? Damn, that went up high. The beams are kind of nice. We are doing like a pseudo-mutant build, aren't we? But what would I do? Keep. That's so much all at once. If you think about it. That's 50% raw. If I get rid of it, I lose arms, so it's 95% raw. But it's actually worse because I've got Collection Desire and I'm going to lose my 2 in arms, which is an extra 25%, so it's actually 120% damage loss. This is the equivalent of ditching a Pot of Greed fully charged. That is a lot of damage coming from, like, 1 inscription and 1 item. With Collection Desire as well. That's too much to get rid of. Same with this. This is also effectively giving me 70%. Maybe I just don't... The beams are a nice idea, but if I don't need them, I don't care. And they do clutter the screen more than anything. Nah, we'll just sell them. No beams today. Which I'm okay with. I'm alright with that. We got all this sorted out, didn't we? Heads or Tails is kind of funny. Supernatural's also pretty funny. Nah, we're good. Move on. The build is kind of just done, dude. We just need to fill in space. There we go. Get... Yes, thank you. A little bit more cooldown, never hurt anyone. Thank you. To the lightning for being awesome. It's a 2-roomer. You'd think I'd know what food is 3-room and 2-room by now. Honestly, none of this matters too much. Let's just waste our money and leave. It's a thing of beauty, man. It's a thing of beauty, and because the reload is so fast, it's way easier to quickly pump the reload and dodge at the same time. Hold up. We gotta shoot it there. Look at that, dude. The double pump. Yeah, you guys are done. If that just pushed him into me and he got to hit me right there, it'd be kind of funny, to be honest. But I would be livid. Alright. I'm kind of confident here, dude. I was really worried coming into the Davy Jones run that I was going to end up with a shitty build and it would just be really slow and bad, but it's kind of like... It's really come together. Oh, the mid-air quick reload. Oh, you're mad. I know you're mad. Pump, pump. Wait for it. In the air. Blast. Blast. Oh, I was going to do more pumps. The quick duh-duh. Clank, clank. He's pissed. Now, the hard part about this might actually be hitting him. He's very mobile. I can't really just jump and hover in the air that easily. Didn't mean to fire, though. I take it back. I can just bait him. Yikes. Oh yeah, quick pump that. Well, you're gonna suck soon, aren't you? Yep. No, not for you. Aw, man. No. There you go. I wanted to finish him before he got the ultimate off, but he got to do it. Not too bad. I still think Dad is one of the harder fights, if not the hardest fight in the game. I think Dad and Little Dark Skull are pretty close. Depends on the kind of build you've got. Dad cheats. Dad has armor penetration, so defensive builds are worse against him, and he has a lot more, in my opinion, a lot more screen clutter and just more abilities in general to worry about. Dark Skull doesn't, like, cheat as much, but it's mostly just a difficulty seeing him on the screen if you've got too many effects. Like, phase 1's not too bad because of the giant club, but I still get kind of visually lost when he's in first phase, like the Power Skull mode, when he's dashing around on the floor, because I often have a lot of, like, just things on the screen, man. It's a game of what's going on. We've seen Modified Courage a million times. Increase the damage upon swapping. Chance to refresh the swap upon swapping, which would be pretty good for getting double bomb booms. And Modified Spoils kind of sucks, not gonna lie. That's why it's pretty easy to get. Let's do Modified Mutant for once. Haven't done this in ages. More attack speed and whatnot. Couldn't be the worst thing in the world, right? Could only be good and fun. It's a shame I'm not doing like a Bone Boy build, but I think between Bone and Mutant, I think Mutant's just easy to use. Although Modified Bone's not too bad if you've got like Mana Bone or a Infinite Boner. Now this is where it gets kind of tricky because he can anti-air me pretty well. And he moves around very well, but if I just commit to being really annoying, oh, I didn't get my dash at the end there. I came down too early. Oh, that hit me. Wait. Go slime. The double pump fake. Shoot him in the corner. Reload. Reload. Swap to bomber before the fight goes into phase 2. Then we run up and we explode on him. And then we just wait patiently for him to do his first move. There we go. Oh, I landed in it, dude. I'm so mad I landed in that. He's catching me. The old issue of I can't see very well is alive and well. Last one. Honestly, wouldn't be mad. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if you, like, went into your other phase here. Nah, we swapped on that so we absorbed some of that damage. Gotta remember, I have access to some pretty gross damage reduction by just swapping a lot here too. I'm not that bothered about getting hit here. He doesn't really do enough to kill me. Like, at all. We just kind of out-survive him by just summoning dudes and shooting at him. Oh well, too bad for the fella. Have I noticed any quick swap? I haven't really been paying attention to that. Yeah, there's a few. There's a few quick swaps available. I wasn't really... I think it's 25%, right? Damn, 25%? Did I just get like 3 in a row? That's pretty good. Oh, the storm in the background happening? I've come to plunder your booty, old man. And I want your treasure, too. The first bullet went to me, old man. That is a lick of damage happening to you. I'll do it again. Do it again. You think I won't? I'll do it again, man. I want all the storms. Damn, that is a lick of damage. I may need to reevaluate Davy's perspective on the... Surely he's high on the tier list. I have to find it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go find that tier list and take a look. Like, he's not busted. He's not, like, king busted, but he's, you know... He's got some stuff going on for him, you know? Wait for it. I can feel it coming. No? There it is. I'm kind of being stupid by staying on this side. I should go... There we go. Just soak that a little bit. Get over this side. Fuck up that attack real quick. I'm amazed that attack is still going through even though he's been de-handed. It's okay, we can basically fly, dude. Look at this shit. We can fly! Dude, I don't think I've touched the ground in a second. There we go. I don't care. I actually haven't touched the ground in a second. Holy shit. Kind of metal. I'm just shooting in the air, not even caring. Let me get some ammo. I'm just gonna stay airborne for a second, don't mind me. Ah, forced to fall. Born to fly, forced to fall. Come on, man. With the mutant swap effect on Kabuma, which I imagine we'd also get the same effect for the free chance to swap as well on other effects. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, man. Davy can actually get a saw build going, I dare say. Yeah, dude, look at this. Oh, no, we're back up. I had to touch the ground eventually. Holy crap, that's cool, dude. I'm just coming down so you can actually see me. But that's really cool. Oh, if I staggered the dashes a little bit more. Hang on, I'm in lab mode, hang on. Oh yeah, baby. That's sick. That's really cool. Davy Jones can fly. It's like the old Skul build when Skul was able to throw his head and catch it infinitely in the air. So you do like a mage necklace infinite flying fireball build and dad could never reach you, so you get your easy 0-hit kills on most of the bosses that way. It's a bit like that. It's a bit tricky to make work though, but man, that's cool. I like that tech. That's nice. Impractical though, because you gotta get the chance to get like a free swap. I imagine though, if you stacked enough mutant with the really good items like Bone of Time and whatnot, you could get pretty close to that. You get pretty good uptime if you just, you know, wanted to build that early before you got to the end of the run. In any case, the Davy man himself, pretty damn good. The run kind of speaks for itself. I honestly have memories of it not being that strong, so maybe I just got lucky with some pretty decent items. We definitely got very lucky at the end getting the ring and the cudgel back to back, but didn't really feel threatened losing a health bar even a little bit. I felt probably like as safe as you could feel, dude, with some of these builds. I didn't feel like dad was much of a threat. Even Little Dark Skull, like, I kind of just got to the point. I mean, in the Alexander fight, I'm literally not even avoiding the rubble. I'm just testing flying, just getting hit by rubble as it goes past, because I don't care about it hitting me. Very solid, very good, but with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here, guys. If you've enjoyed, I'm Davy Jones, and I'll see you all again next time. Have a good